What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name is Michael Roman, aka Allfires. We're getting closer and closer to San Diego Comic-Con and D23, where we expect a bunch of huge announcements this summer and some huge castings to be announced or revealed as well. That's if the Hollywood trades can't get to them before. Now, we've been reporting for the last 4 or 5 months that Ryan Gosling has officially met with Marvel Studios. That's sort of been corroborated amongst a ton of industry insiders. But coming from a brand new source today, and we will leave it in grain of salt territory only because the source is rather new to the scene, we are now hearing that Ryan Gosling has officially signed for a role in the MCU, and it's none other than Ghost Rider. We're going to break down exactly where this is coming from and then talk about it in context of where we expect to see his character first show up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews to the occasional industry insider report and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. The next one is right around the corner to coincide with Deadpool and Wolverine's release. Again, all you got to do be a sub, leave a comment. If you want, stick around at the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so this is the latest rumor coming to us from Rejected Scooper. He's a new scooper on the scene over on Twitter. You guys can follow him there. And again, because we haven't had a chance to verify a lot of his scoops yet, he's been very active as of late, but for a lot of future stuff, we have to leave it in grain of salt territory. Though, according to him, Ryan Gosling is apparently now signed on to play Ghost Rider in the MCU. What's more than that, we've been hearing from additional sources that the first place he's going to show up is the Midnight Suns film that we've now heard has been fast-tracked over at Marvel Studios. Now, last we heard about that film was actually from industry insider Daniel RPK, a source that we can trust. He indicated just last weekend that that movie is actually set to start filming as soon as Blade wraps. And I know, go ahead and insert all the jokes now about Blade never wrapping. And while I do think there is a good chance that that film ends up getting pushed back until the beginning of 2026, you can expect the Midnight Suns to start filming as soon as that movie is done. They're already looking for a director now, and it might even be one of the things that they announce at the upcoming D23 or San Diego Comic-Con. Still, I'm skeptical that that movie finds its place on the slate before the Multiverse Saga. I think it's one of those things where they can extend the supernatural way past the end of the Multiverse Saga into the Mutant Saga and have it yet another thread that's running alongside the X-Men, because you don't want to start and wrap up all these teams before we get the X-Men in the MCU. That's sort of the whole point of having this for the Mutant Saga, is they're finally going to be home in the MCU, and by the time we get there, there'll be no characters left. Of course, that does call for a slight reboot where they're going to have to bring in a new Captain America and Iron Man, topic for a different video. But rewinding the clock just a little bit, in a separate scoop we got from Daniel RPK months ago, what's going to happen with the Midnight Suns movie is that they're looking to assemble characters that won't find themselves on the Avengers or another team, which for devil's advocacy's sake means might be Midnight Suns one of the teams they want to play alongside the Thunderbolts, the new Guardians of the Galaxy, an Avengers squad, the Fox X-Men, as part of Avengers Secret Wars, and we can talk about that in a separate video. But because we know pretty much who the lineup is, give or take a couple of characters, because of the world building they did in Werewolf by Night, they can actually start off with this Midnight Suns pretty strong after Blade if they do a direct lead-in, and then maybe break it down for solo movies later on. Maybe Ryan Gosling gets his own Disney Plus series or his own film, but it'll definitely be Elsa Bloodstone, Werewolf by Night, Man-Thing, Blade, Ghost Rider, and then you have an asterisk by characters like either Black Knight or Moon Knight. I could see either or both of them making it into the team, and unfortunately, I don't think that Jon Bernthal's Punisher is going to find a way over from the Daredevil series, even though we know he has a future with his own series on Disney Plus. That might be in a different part of the MCU rather than crossing him back over on to the Midnight Suns. But what this means is that you can exclude some characters that are normally a part of the team. For instance, Doctor Strange will most likely still be continuing his through line and a part of the whole Avengers world rather than the Midnight Suns world, and this is all ultimately going to cross them over with obviously the villain of Ironheart, who's been rumored to be Mephisto, played by Sacha Baron Cohen, and for quite some time. And quick side note, if you're wondering who purchased the Avengers Tower, even though this was a scoop from about a year ago, it's actually looking like Mephisto is the one who's had it, and that's where this is all going to lead. But in the meantime, expect to see Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider, at least according to this scoop and rumor, in the upcoming Midnight Suns movie that will film after Blade, according to several industry insiders, and hopefully will be announced this summer. You guys let me know all your thoughts down below, how hype you are for a Midnight Suns movie, and which characters do you want to see specifically feature on the team. I'm all ears as always. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Okay, we're still giving away PlayStation 5s here at the channel, and we're going to continue to do that until the PlayStation 5 Pro comes out, or we just switch over to the PlayStation 6. Some of you have asked. We, of course, are going to give away tickets to Deadpool and Wolverine when we get a little closer to a couple of weeks before that film comes out. All the same rules, though, will always apply for giveaways here at the channel. Super simple. All you got to do, be a subscriber, so hit the subscribe button. Then you also got to leave a comment on this video, and because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. The best way to keep up with the content will always be to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on, and as always, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. Now, I also want to address one other thing here at the channel, because the giveaways, especially with the tickets, are going to start up a lot more frequently. Guys, please be safe and vigilant on YouTube or really any platform. They've left our channel alone for about a year now, but unfortunately have targeted some of my other friends' channels in different corners of YouTube. If you should ever get a comment from someone on a channel claiming to be that content creator, please remember that anybody can take anybody else's profile photo, pretend to be them, and this is a whole ruse or scam to get you to try to reach out on Telegram or WhatsApp. That's usually what their account name is, and then it's all to try to get you to pay for shipping for a prize that doesn't exist. Please remember, no YouTuber, no content creator will ever charge you for shipping if you've won a prize. And really, you should never give your information out on a third-party app like Telegram or WhatsApp. It's just not a safe thing to do. If you should get a comment like that on YouTube or any other platform, while you can notify the content creator, I assure you, especially when this was happening here, the content creators, we know it's happening, and we're doing everything in our power as fast as we can to delete those comments. Trust me, guys, back when this was happening at the end of 2022, I was spending 2 hours a day, 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour at night, deleting the comments. The quickest way, the biggest way to help the community and the content creator, guys, is just to report the comment to YouTube. They are very swift about deleting that account, and then not only does that comment go away for you and anybody on the channel, but anywhere they've commented across YouTube. And while they do just create new accounts, YouTube has gotten much better about deleting them faster. So again, if you should ever get a spam comment claiming that you've won a prize, please remember it might be a scam. To be safe and vigilant, and if it is, report that comment to YouTube. Guys, my name's Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at I'mFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to original music under the name Allfires. And while I sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.